do this sum root to leaf numbers problem. So here we have a binary tree and we need to go get the sum from root to leaf. So based on the problem description, as we can see, we have to go from root to the leaf, which is going deep. So our approach would be depth first search. Before we go to depth first search and the coding, the important thing which need to consider is what will happen to the recursion fairy and when the recursion will stop. So the recursion will stop when there is no root node and when there is a leaf node. So how do you find the leaf node? A leaf node is a node in which there is no left node and a right node. So in this example, we can see that 5 is a leaf node, 1 and 0 is a leaf node because it doesn't have any right node and left node. So that is the approach. So these are the basic things which we need to know before we solve the problem. So let's go with the DFS first. So it will have a node which is called as current, and then we need a placeholder for adding this numbers. So we would convert these numbers as a string and put it in a list, and then we sum the list. That is a plan. So for that we need a placeholder. So st would be a placeholder for the root values. So next, the base condition. Now if current is none, so we'll return none. So that is one of the base condition. Another base condition is there should not be any left and right node for a leaf. So current dot left is none and current dot right is none. So this is one of the base conditions. So what happens here? This would be known when we do the actual recursion. So what we do is we go from left and right recursively. So we will call this function recursively for left and right, and when we call it, we need to add the current value to the string. So that's how we would append 495 491. Then to get that values we need to do this. Okay, so we need to append st with current value. Okay, and similarly we need to do this for the right. Okay, so what happens here is this is for generic. When the root node is 4, it appends the value 4 to it, and then it calls the function to the left. So next 9 would be called, and that value will get appended to the string value. Similarly 0 would get appended, so it recursively does it. So we need this appending operation needs to be done, and then when we are here, when we are in the leaf, so we need to add the current string value to the current value, and we will print it to understand what happens. So we'll print the string and the current value. Okay, so this needs to be done. We're not returning anything. Then now we need to call the function with root and then an empty string. So let's see what happens. Yeah, as you can see, it outputs 12 and 13, and what we need now is we need to sum this 12 and 13. So we'll have a list, and then we'll add this value to the list, and we'll return the sum of the list. So this should return the value, some value, and again some budget. Yeah, the plan is, so you can see that it got submitted and it's done. So main thing here is to understand the base cases and this pretty basics of DFS, which would be helpful for other problems as well, similar problems. Thanks a lot.